Hey guys, JB Collectibles, Boris here, and this time I'm not gonna take long because I've showed you this figure before. When I promised I'd give you a quick description of it as soon as I felt like it, and well, I feel I need to just take you over this figure since I never finished the review. Well, as usual, I like to take you through a little bit of history of the figure. For the ones that aren't familiarized with it, or the chicken chats that haven't seen the movie, The Exorcist is a 1973 American supernatural horror film directed by William Friedkin and produced and written for the screen by William Peter Blatty, based on the 1971 novel of the same name by William Peter. It's basically about an atheist mother whose daughter is also a naive girl who thinks playing with a Ouija board will bring her unicorns and rainbows. The movie was a huge success and brought up tons of controversy. And I have to say that for me it's probably the most scary movie I've ever seen. I wasn't supposed to watch it because I was only 9 when I did, but you know, my mother was sleeping, so go figure. Alright, first and foremost, I gotta show you this figure right here. It's a Funko figure. I got it from London. Thank you to my brother-in-law Joseph Esteban Rojas for such a great figure. Hágame el favor y me trae más como estos. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much for the figure. Okay, so as you can see on the box, it comes with a reference number 203. I think is the figure reference number. At the back, it has the main picture or poster that it was used on the release on the movie 1973. Oh yeah, forgot to mention that it's made out of vinyl. Vinyl figure, figurine en vinile, figura de vinil. So I'm gonna take a look at it to show you. Well, the box is pretty, you know, Funko pop figure-like, and the only difference is that actually it comes up with what appears to be vomit from the inside, actually, and it looks pretty cool. Advertisingly wise, if that's a word. So let's see what's inside. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not a big fan of the Funko figures, but this is a souvenir someone brought to me, his family, so I'm saying it with all the respect. I mean, I'm not a fan of them, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna keep this one because I think is an amazing concept of a unique movie figure of an iconic character such as Regan. But anyways, as you can see, it looks like a bobblehead. You can see the scars on her face. It doesn't have a mouth. None of them do, actually. But it's well detailed on its structure. It's made out of vinyl, as you can tell probably by the image, and it's pretty cool because you know you can see the what's in there. It's a reference number for the Funko 2015, so that's probably the year that it was made. You can see the straps. Yeah, you know, the details on the pajamas are really cool. You can see the vomit on her pajamas and on her face. You know, the green eyes and all that. Now let's see if it can stand by itself. It can, actually. Really cool. I think her head is heavier than her body, but she can stand. Pretty cool. I like it. Thank you again, Mr. Josh, for this cool souvenir. I like it. Thank you. And for the Funko fans, awesome. It's a great figure. I want the Nightmare on Elm Street figure, Freddy Krueger, on this version too, the Funko version. But anyways, that's it. There you go. Really cool. Worth having it if you are a fan of the Funko Pop figures. Okay guys, I also stumbled upon these NECA Exorcist Possessed Regan set. Okay, detail wise, the wrinkle sheet, texture, and color is great. Look at this. Very accurate. As a matter of fact, the wooden texture looks real, even though it's hard plastic. If we take a closer look, we can tell that the bed is one of those vintage beds, you know, grandma style beds from the 70s. They used to carve the wood in a very detailed but similar way back then. Look at the legs. This reminds me, definitely, my grandmother's bed. Because the carving, they were all pretty similar. I guess it was a trend back then to have these type of beds. The sheets are soft plastic. I don't know if I said this before, but look, you can see. You can even bend it. See it? Okay, she's tied up by her wrists and she's wearing the flower pajamas, which are dirty due to the vomit. Face isn't that 100% accurate, but it is okay though. Her hair was captured or molded as if she had dreads, but it is pretty cool too. She has a pillow that it isn't removable, and it also has a button or a button at the back to activate the mechanism. And I like to show you the figure up close so you can have an idea of how it looks from different angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's pretty cool, huh? It works with AA batteries, which I'm going to place for you to see how it works. Okay, here it goes. Now we press the button on the back of the bed and voila! You can hear the EXORCIST theme song called Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield, and at the same time you can see her head spin. My figure gets kind of stuck due to her hair position. It doesn't happen to all the figures, so don't worry, but well, it happens to mine, so go figure. Okay guys, the motor function in this toy, the head spinning action is poorly done and the head never ends up in its original position. I'm afraid to try and turn it manually for the fear of damaging the motor, so I have to end up activating it around 5 times before the head is properly aligned again. It might seem like a small gripe, but it really does detract from the enjoyment of the piece, as every time you want to demonstrate its coolness to someone, you have to deal with a head positioning issue. Otherwise, it looks great, and I'm still glad I bought it considering how long it took for this toy to get in the market. So, alright, that's it for today guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with more collectibles, toys, or action figures. Subscribe for more. Till next time. Bye-bye. Ciao.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.